belongs to you, babe. And no, I'm not ashamed to tell the world that you're my baby and I am your girl. Yeah, don't get no better than you, baby. When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby. Right there when I call, it feels so good. Just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Everything I do is all for you, babe. Oh, and that ain't gonna change. 'Cause ever since you came into my life, I'm not the same. No, don't get no better than you, babe. No. When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby, right there when I call, and it feels so good. Just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Baby, oh no, I must say that I like the way it feels. 'Cause it feels so good to tell everyone I know just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Ain't nothing they can say, no, nothing they can do.
Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, 'cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Halik, I'll call you peeking 'cause your skin tone sandy. Intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy. Of the gallon in your love, many men dream of wallowing. But look at you and most brothers got a hard time swallowing. No need for blushing, I told them kids hushing. Tone it down a bit, Senorita was about to say something. A stealth bomber could have a hard time following your curves. And a minister wouldn't dare repeat the words of what I do to you. Performing tricks like Houdini, the freaks come out at night. I take you to the point where you hear voices whispering, come into the light. Your walk is music when I'm looking at your grooves. Your tongue is lotion on my back and soothe. Sugar, let's make moves. I want you closer to my body than my epidermis, keeping me warmer than a thermos and causing flames like a furnace. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my Loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet Pekin Rican, you got it going on. To my Carmel Thunder, you got it going on. To my Chocolate Wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Indonesia, baby. Don't you let them call you weed. You're a lotus. Method footage straight, sweet. You're all I need. Roll legs and kegs, soft but firm enough to hold eggs during a 10K run, and you won't break one. I saw your ex-man, I mentioned your name, he said Lord. Being with you was the closest thing he had to his God. I asked him why'd he break it off, he couldn't handle your religion. You wanted doves and all he had to offer you was pigeon. You're soft-spoken but you're well-represented. Your smile's a full moon on dark skin that becomes accented. I look at you and see stars from being dazed. Brothers ask to hit the brown sugar cause my eyes is all glazed. I sit back for a minute, laugh and chuckle, cause thoughts of you gripping me like a palm has got me harder than a knuckle. Your love's full blown, overshadowing like an eclipse. Your tongue is mother's milk between ebony lips. Watch them hips. I wipe my brow because sweat starts to dripping on your air of dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Check it out, y'all. Razia, your loving is crazy. You drain the most active men to be in couch potato lazy. His ways in the breeze like the island trees. Your length represents the strength on the power to the 10th. We get together and go on to the break of dawn. Ginseng and bananas enhance the way that I perform. Lukewarm whispers in my ear calm the savage storm. And every time you make me let off, it's like I'm being reborn. You blow up the spot and make it hotter than the Bahamas in hell. When you express yourself like the Rebel X. Man, she give me what I need, I mean. She my private free geek, my own personal scheme. Don't get me wrong, she's all woman and no oh, but when it comes down to bedtime, she's just down for a little more than the money in the middle, and expresses her love for me in more ways than fruit combinations of Skittles. On her stomach, behind her thighs, got me hung like men in cloth. Sometimes I smack her on the cheeks just to let her know who's boss. I call her quarter cause she's always got my back in any season and down for all reasons. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo. You got it going on. Yo. You got it going on. You got what I need. You got what I need. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You got what I need.
You
got what I need.
Everything sit down. Blogger, Instagram, Facebook.
Checking for you now. I guess you don't
I
need
know what I'm
them.
waiting for. I know what I'm waiting for. Go to post.
This little old man, he gonna lick a tom-tom. He's got mad flavor, bar none with a humby diggy he dum. Abdul is about to come. Feel the rhythm that I give him and the wisdom that I drop. You can't stop it, can't top it. Take a biscuit, sop it. It's ethereal, quite literal, more advanced than fiber optics. The truth that I flip may cause inflictions. I rip the script with conviction. I mean this. Alright, I grips the mic like kind of fiendish. Malik A will all be super genius. It's science and mathematics that allow me to say this. Not an ego, let's say we go back to Uraeus. Uraeus, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is art, put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion. Humby diggity, hit down on Helen from the sun. Humby diggity, hit down, I am the son of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Humby diggity, hit down on Helen from the sun. Humby diggity, hit down, I am the son of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some abonnement in harmony with the universe. But weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the streets, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root. Giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for show. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired, I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I'll catch you later.
Go ahead, Brother Malik. Shouts out. Let's get it. That's that spirit. Man, we're about to get into it this morning. I'm gonna make it quick though.
No man shall get the best of me. Woman's the great test of me. The me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny. And good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blind.
Every day I gotta get up and wrestle with
I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test.
writer's block.
There's no need to press a 9. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my guardship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hit dumb, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit dumb, I am the sum of
Oh, man.
composed of 6 gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks. Executed
Get
by
it, Jay.
DJ Superman top notch. More vision than Black Watch. He steps upon the heads of
get it.
DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top.
Oh, it's time to grab a glass, his family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water, man.
Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on, come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Come on, come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Come on. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh, family, family, family. It is so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know that this is the Daily Toast. No, actually, this is the Nia Toast. We did the Daily Toast at 5:45 a.m., the Daily Toast ritual. This is the Nia Toast when we're going to lift up the moment. We're going to do the thought of the moment, the rant of the moment. Of course, you know it's a Heart of a Simple production. And since it's Nia, we want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause. Come on! Oh my goodness, y'all could do better than that. Nia babies deserve so much more. Shouts out to the Nia babies. Once again, this is a Heart of a Simple production all day, every day. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, man. The hell is going on? Y'all hear that? Something is going on. Something is amiss. I hear some talking in the background. We have been infiltrated. Nah, but let me go put my phone on airplane mode, because you know how it goes here at Giami Journey. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to turn up the heat. Right? The rant of the day is called One Shot. Stop wasting your talent. This was sparked by the proverb, I think yesterday. And the proverb yesterday, let me see if I got it. A hunter with one arrow doesn't shoot with a careless aim. And I was sparked by this because I'm looking at you being in the adventure that I am on a daily basis. I am faced with young people who have been lied to, young people who are being deceived, young people who are being prepared for the slaughter. And because the illusion is there, it makes it hard to reach them. When you try to go into the illusion, it becomes very uncomfortable for everybody. And it's sort of like watching someone drown that don't know that they're drowning. They know that something is going on, but they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand that all they have to do is start swimming or take your hand. They don't know. So they panic. They start, because like I said, family, doing what I have done for so long, I have watched the fear of adulthood run over young people. Young people who have been rebellious from 12 to 17 and a half. And all of a sudden, all of the stuff that you have been trying to tell them is all of a sudden becoming real. Because at 18, they will have to be put out. At 18, it gets real.
And one of the things that I was striving to do, and I've always strived to do, is, first off, if you mind, I'm not trying to put you out in the world at 18, because I know for a fact I wasn't ready for the world at 18, even though I was able to deal with it. But I'm not trying to be the one to do that. So in my own way, I was able to provide safety nets for those that were intimately involved in my life. In some form or fashion, I would try. But those that was caught up in the system, and they got that certain realization, and it was coming on them, and the caseworkers was letting them know that stuff was going to start getting cut off, and nobody was making it clear, crystal clear to them, or they wasn't able to see what was being said to them, or hear what was being said to them, or see what was coming. And all of a sudden, the rush of that, my time is up, hits. And they start listening in the last 6 months. When all of the time between 12 and 17 could have been harnessed to prepare them for what was coming. We are allowing, see, it's bad enough that many of us have wasted our one shot, but we are allowing a whole generation who may only have one shot, we are allowing them to waste it rather than preparing them so that when they get their one shot, their aim is true. Their arms are steady. Their eyes and their ears are all honed in to what the target that they have selected. We are not presenting our young people with a lure to mastery. And we are allowing them to engage in fuckery at home and at school. And it gets so disappointing. Fantasies. Because we are not allowed to be honest with each other. The system counts on us not being honest with each other. The system counts on us being the professionals and not being honest. When a person is on Nia, their teachers have to be honest with them. Baby, you missing. You off to the right. I told you already that you need to not be breathing when you release. You are not practicing the techniques that we have been working on. Nia requires honesty. Because oftentimes, if I am on my purpose, I am being guided by someone. Hopefully. And I don't have to stumble in the dark. They can help me move to the right, move to the left. We got it in sports, right? Got coaches in sports, but we don't believe that we need coaches in living and careers or for some strange reason. For some strange reason. When even the best people at their fields have all been mentored or coached by somebody, and we are not providing our young people with the coaching and the honest assessments that would allow them to be able to move and navigate through this world successfully. So I'm looking at that proverb, and I'm watching what's going on around me, and I'm noticing the disrespect for elders. I'm noticing the disrespect for adults, and I'm noticing the disrespect for each other. And it burns me to a core. And I have to, and I'm at a point now where I have to decide on what are my next steps. I've been here before, but it gets so uncomfortable because it's like you start getting the itch. I've been getting the itch for a while because sometimes, because every now and then I have to go back and I have to reevaluate. Like, this is why the journals and stuff is important, so you can go back and you can evaluate. You can look and be like, yo, you've been here before. You've been here before. There's no need to be sad. There's no need to be mad. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Brother Hatim? And I'm wondering. Right, so the rant today is about that one shot. I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to ask you, of course, those of you that are on doing the Nguza Saba Challenge, those of you that's doing the Nguza Saba Challenge or the 21-day Nguza Saba Challenge, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna change the I'm gonna go in and change the Nguza Saba Challenge link so it could take you so that you can get the book, because the book should be finished. I'm still waiting for the new edition to be approved so that I could go in and update it, and then I'll change the link so it'll be in GuzaSabaChallenge.gnj.media. But it's important that we start to develop the practices to make sure that not only are we not wasting our shots, but that we stop our children from wasting theirs. Some of our children are taking shots when they are not ready to even hold the ball or hold the bow or hold the gun. They are taking shots at life when they have not been prepared, when they have not been initiated. And we have to stop it. We are allowing a whole nother generation to take shots before they are ready, or to just dream about taking the shots. And when the shot comes, they are not prepared because they've been dreaming. They have not been practicing. They have not been honing their skills. They have not found their allure to mastery. And in many cases, they're pursuing somebody else's idea. And by us doing that, we are fueling the machine that is rolling over our bones and rolling over our ancestral bones and preparing to roll over our children's bones. And it's time for my generation to turn around and face them motherfucking trucks that are rolling and that are benefiting from rolling over us, those systems. It's time for us to start developing something and turn around and face them and have the standoff. We have to draw the line in the sand, and we have to take control of the institutions that are in our schools or that are in our areas that we are paying taxes for, and make sure that everybody that's in them doors, that's in those schools, are preparing these children to serve us. They're being prepared to serve others. They're being prepared to serve those who don't care about us. They're being prepared to serve a country that has never really showed any loyalty to us. They've been prepared to serve everybody else but the neighborhoods that they come from and the people that they come from. As a matter of fact, they are being taught to despise it. And they're taught, this is why, and this is a whole nother reason I came up with the one yesterday. Are we taking ourselves serious? Are we taking ourselves seriously? I ain't even in the rant yet. Anime family. It is. And then I had one of my sons call me last night. Of course, we didn't have a show. But one of my sons called me last night. He like, yo, Pops, what do you think about what's going on? And then I had a conversation with him. I said, this is why I've been telling y'all, we have to tribe up. We are sitting in a world that is morphing and changing before our eyes, and we have to go and pretend. We have to play pretend with people so that we don't hurt people's feelings, rather than being honest with them. Nia requires honesty. All right, but anyway, so first off, I don't have no news for today, so let's go and do.
It's the proverb
time. Here's the proverb of the day. Get ready. No matter how beautiful and well crafted a coffin might look, it will not make anyone wish for death. Do I need to say any more? Oh my goodness. Tell me, What does it mean to you?
It's the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day. The proverb of the day. Hey, the proverb of the day.
All right, let's wait. Hold on. I gotta scribe that one down, family. Those of you that have your journal, go on and scribe that one down. I read it for you slowly so that you could get it in your date column. The date is 1/21. 1/21/22-6. Proverb of the day is very simple. Well, it's kind of long. No matter how beautiful a coffin, no matter how beautiful and well crafted a coffin might be, actually say might look, it will not make anyone wish for death. And I'm going to add, except the fool. No matter how beautiful and well-crafted a coffin might look, it will not make anyone wish for death, except for a fool. We got a lot of those running around our community. So now, let's go. But they don't know. It's not their fault. They don't know. You know why? Because we have to be politically correct with them. We have to be, we have to be nice. Because we have not caught on yet that nice, polite tone may not even be culturally relevant for us. May not even be in the culture. I done heard Africans talk in their language, right? I'm sitting up here. I have to talk and maintain a professional tone with everybody that I speak with. Even though you are, ma'am, I know that you are upset, and I hear you, and let me repeat back to you what I heard you say, because it is more important that you be heard than you to hear the truth. This is where we at. This is why we lose. And I think I'm starting to understand where it started happening. Around the time when I was born, we started getting more professionals. We started getting shit like Dr. Spock and other people that was telling us how to raise children when it was us that was raising the children that made them successful. I don't think y'all heard me. We got Dr. Spock giving us advice on how we should raise our children when it was we who raised the children that were running the world, that suckered them on possibly your breast. It was us. And all of a sudden now we got experts coming in who being educated by people outside of our culture, the very culture that sparked what is going on right now in this world and is sustaining it. We are being told from outside sources that what we are doing and how we are doing it is wrong, but it was us that possibly raised the very people that's telling us that what we're doing is wrong. I don't think y'all hear me, but it's cool. It's cool. Let's go to the folktale today. Maybe the folktale can help us today. I don't even know what it is. Folktale time. Folktale time. Now, I hope y'all heard the lesson with the wasp and the snake from yesterday. I really hope y'all do. The dog and the hare is the folktale of the day. A hound, having started a hare on the hillside, pursued her for some distance, at one time biting her with his teeth as if he would take her life, and at another fawning upon her as if in play with another dog. The hare said to him, I wish you would act sincerely by me and show yourself in your true colors. If you are a friend, why do you bite me so hard? And if an enemy, why do you fawn on me? Good question. Check it out. No one can be a friend if you know not whether to trust or distrust them. Let's say that again. No one can be a friend if you know not whether to trust or to distrust him. Many of us in our lives, we are in that holding pattern. You're attacking me and you bite me to hurt me, but now you're playing with me. But anyway, that's the folktale. Folktale. Hope you get the lesson. Anime. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, can I get the war horn, please? Theme music! All right, family, so today we are talking about one shot. In most of our lives, we get one shot, and in a lot of ways, because of the way we're being trained, we're using our one shot to assist to help propel others into the world as victors, rather than using the one shot to propel ourselves and to propel our community towards victory. We're wasting our talents. We're doing miracles for strangers. Because we lack respect for ourselves and lack respect for our cultures and lack respect for our history, many of us are falling up under the thumb and up under the wheel of other men. And I know in many cases I'm speaking to the choir here, right? Because y'all know this. But the issue is we have not been able to voice this and talk with others around us, others within our community, so that they can realize it. Because the issue is a lot of people don't even realize what's going on. And a lot of them don't care, but some of them would care if we were able to have the conversation. We are a hunter with one arrow, and many of us are shooting it haphazardly into the world and hoping to get something, rather than relying on our talents and relying on our skill with the bow of life and an arrow of purpose. We are not allowing ourselves to be trained. Why? Because we don't have to be humble. You know why? Because we don't take ourselves seriously, because we don't think that anybody in our community is really worthy of teaching us, really worthy of certifying us. So we don't take ourselves seriously. And since we don't take ourselves seriously, our children look at that, and they don't have to take the adults or the people that are in their life trying to make change seriously either. You know why? Because we demonstrate for them how they should behave. I don't have to respect you because my mom don't respect you. I don't have to respect what you say because obviously what you saying really don't matter. Life is all about me, and it's full of fun, and I'm going to have it all right now, even in the institution where I'm supposed to be learning. Even in an institution that's supposed to be preparing me for leadership. I don't even want the leadership. I don't care. Right? I feel the biggest problem with our people is the fact that many of us are wasting our one shot. I said that. We're wasting our one shot. Right? We have, and the issue is not the problem with the dreaming. It's the problem of preparing for the dream. There's nothing wrong with your purpose. It's the problem of preparing for the purpose. And then for many of us, it is not our fault. See, because this is the issue. If we don't have the institutions in place to lure you to mastery, then why should you respect mastery? So I'm taking the onus on me. I'm taking and I'm putting this on all of us out here who have a voice, for all of us who have any respect in our community, for all of us that are working with our young people, and all of us that are protecting our old, and all of us that call ourselves nation builders and warriors. The question that I have to put to you, because I know you know this, but the question I have to ask, and I have to ask over and over and over again, what are you doing in your community? Not just as a damn individual, but are you creating institutions that at least 1, 2, or 3 of your young people could come and be guided towards who they need to be? Are you just satisfied being somebody that knows and is willing to allow just for a lot of them just to walk into the slaughter without anyone being able to talk to them? Are you taking part in building or participating in an organization that are preparing our future generations so they will not waste their one shot? Are you throwing out lures for mastery? Are you truly nation building and tribe building and family building? Are you inspiring those around you to want more out this world? Because we deserve it. I know some of us don't feel like that. We deserve it. Right? But anyway, here goes some questions. Let me see. In the end, it's up to us, black people, to see ourselves as God sees us. We need to start loving ourselves enough to do what we love. We need to be proud of who we are and where we come from. We need to change our minds about the world that is in front of us and how it can help, and how it can help instead of hurt. I believe that black people have the potential to be great, and we are great. We say it in the pledge every day when y'all hear the pledge. But only if we start believing in ourselves, and I'm going to add, taking ourselves seriously, taking our history seriously, taking our culture seriously, and believing in ourselves. So I ask you this: what are you going to do today to spread love and create hope? Not just give hope, but create it. And this requires a process, a systematic process. Here go the questions. How has your life been affected by your family, mostly your parents? And don't, you know what I'm saying? Because all of our parents didn't know, but they did what they could. They did it, you know what I'm saying? As Maya Angelou said, if they knew better, they would have did better. But we have an opportunity to know better. We know a little bit more about what's going on. We got the numbers. We got the statistics. We can see what's going on behind, you know what I'm saying? Behind the curtain a little bit. How has your life been affected by your family, mostly your parents? Who is the most influential person in your life? This is an honest question because this requires some humbleness from you. Who is the most influential person in your life? Who could say something to you that you will start applying? You know, you might do a little research, but you're going to start applying what they say to you. If they ask you to change something, you immediately will go out and change. Who has the most influence? Who is the most influential person in your life? What do you feel is the biggest problem for our people? How can we use the power of black love to change our communities? Because I hear black love, I hear love all the time, but the love specifically for us. How can we use that to change our communities? What are the thoughts on the current state of black folks in America? Do this with this one. Do a little bit of research. Do some of the numbers. Go to blackdemographics.com and start really looking some of the stuff up. And lastly, what are your thoughts on the current? No, that was the last one. That was the last one. Cool. All right. Here are some things that we can do to stop wasting our one shot. We have to step back and look at ourselves in the mirror. We got to take some time and really look at ourselves and really see if we are pursuing our purpose or are we pursuing the purpose that other people put in front of us. Others, and I ain't just talking about your family. I'm talking about others. You know what I'm saying? Are you really operating in your Nia? Or are you living an accidental existence? It's accidental. It's accidents that happen around you when it comes to us. But when it comes to them, you're making them a ton of money. Number 2, we need a total revolution in attitude and mentality. Before we can have revolution out here, we got to have it in here. Got to change some of these attitudes and this mentality that many of us have. It's killing us. It's killing us. And it's spreading down to the children. Come on now. How is it that we are intimately involved? Because I'm going to say this. We are, in a sense, intimately involved with these educational institutions, but yet and still our children are not coming out to serve us. How is that possible? And if I'm wrong, please inform me. Maybe it's only happening around me. Maybe it's only happening in what I can see. I need other people's views out there. Am I off or am I right? We have to love ourselves enough to make, when my fault, let me say this, we have to love ourselves enough not to make excuses for others' actions. First off, now because the next one is going to deal more with you, but one of the things that we do, we make excuses for some of the messed up stuff that other people do. And we have to stop that. And there's certain things that we're going to have to be like, hey, that's unacceptable. You know. Number 4, we have to be accountable to something or someone. This I'm grown shit that we got popping off right now, that's real strong, that really came on with my, with the boomers, right? And it's moving and it moved into that shit don't work. I'm grown. Do whatever I want. It's my life. I'm living the best life. Living the best life. You got to be accountable to something. And for some of y'all need to get off this fake religion shit. I'm just saying. Because your actions are telling me, just from me observing, and your children are starting to imitate this. You are, whatever you say you are in name only, you are the biggest atheist I have ever seen. Some of y'all operate as the biggest atheists I have ever seen. In all of the religious and all the spiritual garb, some of y'all operate as atheists. You don't believe in shit. You ain't even accountable to God. And my question is, if you are accountable to no one, can you serve anyone? Is that, and maybe Kwame could tell me whether or not this is legitimate. Is that a legitimate question? If you are accountable to no one, can you serve anyone? Last but not least, we have to start having real conversations with ourselves and with our youth. We have to really take some time, step back, and really look at what's going on. And we have to start having some real conversations with our kids, because we have them coming up in a time where all these things got them thinking that everything is going to be all right. And if I'm wrong about that, you know what I'm saying, correct me. But is there some harsh realities that we might need to at least get them prepared for? So if it does happen, they won't be blindsided? But hey, anime. Girl, what's going on? Can I get the horn? I know I'm ending kind of abruptly. Can I get my thinking, man? Can I get my thinking music? I'm thinking all the time. All right, and as we say in Giame, class dismissed. Now, get the hell up out my classroom. Just saying. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes, get y'all lives together, you know what I'm saying? Do some thinking.
Minute by minute, hour by hour, you lose your history, you lose your power, minute by minute, hour by hour, you lose your faith, you lose your power, if it is to be, it's up to me, I feel good about myself, I feel good about the people around me, I feel goodness all around me, and it will follow me for the rest of my life, cause I walk with good, and I talk with good, and I am good, and that feels real good, good, better, best, never let it rest, until your good is your better, and your better is your best, black people, you were once great, you shall be great again, I'd like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To total freedom.
To total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life
I
standing
go upstairs.
For a person
and
on
it's
his
real
knees
life
is not
Gianni
respected.
all the
tall. For
time.
a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged, I must say I will not surrender.
I must say I will not surrender.
My position or my dignity.
My position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure.
But instead I will endure.
Until the final victory is won.
Until the final victory is won.
Hotep.
Hotep.
All right, let me go. Oops.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up.
All right, so I had a whole conversation going on. So we got Jovial McLean responding to something I posted up here. I said we need to have a real community talk. They said okay. Who asked? Who? So Jovial McLean, McLean. I don't know who you are, but like I said, get on our email list, and you can find out a little bit more about us, or get us on, because I'm using Telegram a lot more now. Relax Nuth said, don't need to be a fool, just ignorant. Many with each ingestion in thought, words, and actions, we look, feel, and smell, and taste sexy going to our death. Don't need to be a fool, just ignorant. Many with each ingestion in thought, words, actions, we look, feel, smell, and taste sexy going to our death. Wow. All right, now let's do this toast. I'm about to get up out of here. We're going to do the toast. Of course, those that know, oh man, I forgot to do what I was supposed to do, and I want to keep this one because this one is going to be good. All right, so now I'll just discuss why I'm up here downloading this. Family, if you could, please, like I said, sign up for the email list. The email list is real easy to find. Go to gnj.media. When you first go to the page, if you look down around the bottom, you'll see a long white line that you put your email address in, and then click follow, and I'll send you an email every morning. Same thing on giamijourney.media, giamijourney.com. But anyway, once you get on the email list, it'll send you a verification email to make sure that you want to opt in, right? Once you opt in, you get an email from us every morning, and you'll be able to correspond with us. Now, once you're able to correspond with us, you can let us know what ancestors you want to add to the list, and it will be our pleasure to add your ancestors to the list. We just ask everybody to be mindful that there are others that also have loved ones that they may want to add to the list. So we don't want one person to get on and try to throw out 40 names, because I do have people that have tried that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's fair. All right, so let me go and put the title on this one. I want to rename this one One Shot. We're gonna call it One Shot, because I was supposed to do this while I was on the break. But let me tell you something. Giami Girls it's funny, but it's not funny. So I go upstairs and I look at my coffee maker, or I look at the family's coffee maker, and it's a white substance flowing out the coffee maker. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So it turns out that the youngest Giami girl decides she's going to make a coffee mixture of creamer, straight creamer, no water, creamer and coffee, and have it come through. Now it's crazy, but I understand, right? I see the thinking going on. I'm like, what? And you got to fix this shit. The thinking is going on, but it's wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, but the thinking is going on. So we're gonna toast it up. We're gonna toast it up. You know what I'm saying? Future generations, they're coming up, so she gonna come up with some type of way to but she don't. Now I gotta make sure she understands the difference between creamer and milk, because she used a whole bunch of creamer. And I'm like, yo. And what else is funny is that my mom was like, have you been using my creamer? Because, you know, she got I said, no, I ain't been using your creamer. Right? My creamer is disappearing. I said, oh. I said, well, you know, my wife don't drink coffee. I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. And I found the culprit. Red-handed. Caught her red-handed, right? You know what I'm saying? My oldest daughter, when I said, who did this? Just grabbed my keys and ran out to the car. Like, oh, okay. I know who did it. All right. You know, ain't said a word. But anyway, here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute the Creator, and we say, Ashe. As we do every day, we lift up our ancestors. We're going to lift them up. We're going to give them a little bit of extra toasting right now as we do, but we toast our ancestors on the ritual toast, on daily toast ritual. Every morning at 5:45 a.m., we lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, all right, from there, family, where we're going is a very simple journey. From here, we go to the present moment. Right now, we are in a moment of Nia. I'm asking you to use Nia. I'm asking you to build on Nia. I'm asking you to share Nia. I'm asking you to open up your reticular formation and see it out in the world. We need to bring our culture to life. And if it makes people be uncomfortable about us doing it, to hell with them, right? I'm just saying, it's time. We need to manifest. We need to go and be who we are. So we're lifting up the present moment. For those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose, or the closest word that we got to it in the English language is purpose. Balance. Balance is the myotic principle. Yellow is the color, as you can see by the shirt. And family, if you want, you can go and support Giami Journey. You go to merch.gnj.media and go on and get you a shirt. This is in the Daily Toaster line. I got several lines on there. You ought to check out our 2 Black line. 2 Black line is dope. And I'm going to build up on that. I think I'm going to add some more this weekend. Rhythm is the Hermetic principle. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female is Afua. We lift up our glass. We salute. We salute. We salute. And with that, family, what we say? Ashe. Present moment, we move to the future generations. We toast our children's children onto infinity. We want to bless them with the experiments, you know what I'm saying, and allowing the ancestors to cover them from the wrath of their parents when they're messing up our equipment. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like no cream in my coffee. I like my coffee straight black, and it's going to take me a while to get all that cream out. I'm going to have to run it. I'm going to have to cycle it 3 or 4 times to get that out. But it's cool. I see the wheels turning. So we lift up our glass to toast our children so that one day when it's our time, they will toast us. And we lift up our glass and we say, last but not least, family, I want to lift up my glass to all those who may need that healing energy, right? We are able to send out that healing energy, and we want to send that out to our family, our friends, our tribe. You know what I'm saying? We want to lift up our glass. So I'm toasting my brother Kwesi Lowe. I'm toasting my elder Tony West. I'm toasting my elder Debbie Bowie. I'm toasting my elder Alumala. We lifting up our glass. We saluting. We toast, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Giami K.N., because this is our thing. So with that, you know, I'm going to give y'all the exit music, and I'm about to get out of here. I got to get out of here because I'm running late. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to. I might not be able to make my soup this morning. So I'm gonna have to get it like I live. I think I ate my patties this morning. So I'm gonna take something for lunch. Dang, I can't even drink no more. I got coffee right here. So
Mr. D.
Alright, family. We out. Well, hey, Spreaker, y'all stick around for a second.